Hey everyone! Welcome to another episode of the J-Turn-Chisel. In this episode, we're going to talk about 5 benefits that I experienced while being on a ketogenic diet. Because you're eating foods that are higher in fat, your body is replacing those energy stores that it used from the carbs instead with the fat fuels, which then puts your body into a metabolic state called ketosis, which enables that fat burning process to happen. So as your body is using fat for fuels instead of those carbs, your body is burning off that extra fat. I actually ended up burning off about 50 pounds of fat, and maybe more than that. The scale says 50 pounds, but because if you're also working out, you're building up muscle, so I could have burned off more than 50 pounds of fat. So benefit number 2 is that the ketogenic diet has more flavorful foods, in my opinion. This is in comparison to one of those traditional low-fat diets where I really didn't enjoy it because I pretty much had salads with mustard, so maybe I just didn't have a good experience with it, but I've had a really good experience with the ketogenic diet. This benefit is really important for me because I love food, and when I'm eating food that I like, I'm more than likely going to stick with something for a longer term. Alright, so for benefit number 3, once your body is in that ketosis state where it's burning those fats for fuels, your cravings are a lot less because you fill up on fat a whole lot more than you would fill up on carbs. However, in the beginning of ketosis, there's a little bit more cravings, especially if you go in slow like I do. You're missing those carbs, and if you're like me, you were addicted to sugar, and it's harder to give up those sugars, but there are replacements, so don't worry about that, and that's what I show in my food videos. Alright, so number 4 is when your mind is much clearer. Once your body's in that ketosis state, it's no longer using carbs to burn for fuels, which uses a whole lot more energy, especially in your brain stores. You're using less energy to burn those fuels when you're using the ketones instead of the glycogen, which comes from the carbs. I find this very helpful for me because I actually have ADHD, so sometimes my mind is not very clear and it's all over the place. Being able to use a diet like keto to manage my ADHD is a huge benefit for myself. Okay, so this last benefit, number 5, is a huge plus for me because it is one of the main reasons why I'm highly considering staying in the ketogenic diet for a longer term than I have in the past. And this is because I experience much less inflammation in my joints and my body feels so freaking good. For those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis 5 years ago, and it really debilitated me for a very, very long time. I did not do anything to change anything on my part. I just let the medication try to do its work, and it didn't quite work out for me until I started to lose the weight. I know that for some people that diet doesn't always work when it comes to arthritis, but for me it was especially helpful when I decided to start losing weight in January 2017. So in combination with the weight loss and being on a high-fat diet, my body feels so much better after losing a total of 90 pounds now, 50 pounds on keto. All these benefits are just freaking amazing for the ketogenic diet. I know this diet isn't for everyone, but it's something that worked for me, especially all of these benefits. Being able to burn those extra fats, flavorful foods, reduced cravings, clearer mindset, and less inflammation. All these things are huge pluses for me and why I actually do the ketogenic diet. There are tons of other benefits and pros that I have not touched on in this video, but feel free to take a look on, say, Pinterest, Google, or even YouTube. There's other people who go into the deeper science of these. If you found any of these benefits helpful, why don't you let me know down in the comments below, or whether you're gonna attempt the ketogenic diet or not based on these benefits that I've shared with you. If you liked it, like the video, share with your friends, whoever would benefit from this video. Benefit from the benefits. Alright guys, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next episode of the J-Turn-Chisel.